Whoops. Howdy BUG-GERS fans, the game behind me is Adventure Capitalist, and I know what you're thinking. What the heck is this video going to be about, and why am I looking at a screen called Adventure Capitalist? Well, today I wanted to talk about this game and something that I wanted to think about. So for the rest of the video, I will be on something called the top left of the screen or top right, depending on what side I wanted to be on. Without further ado, enjoy today's video. Adventure Capitalist, something that I thought about beforehand, and now that I've actually purchased stuff, I can now say with a grain of salt that that game is most likely a pay-to-win game. Now I know what you're thinking, BUG-GERS, what is pay-to-win? And I actually want to talk about this because I think people don't understand, maybe, or they do understand, but they don't like the thought of pay-to-win. Pay-to-win is basically where you get an unfair advantage against other players. This means that you can purchase stuff before anybody else and get to use it. The best example is probably Call of Duty Modern Warfare series, especially the 2019 one, with skins like the chick in full leather latex suit. Well, I forget her name. Editor can figure that one out. But the biggest thing that I want to bring up is Adventure Capitalist, because I think honestly it is a pay-to-win style game. What do you mean? There's nothing there that you gotta pay to win. Well, I should explain. I'm currently in the works of trying to get 30 completed or platinum games. And yes, I mean completed because, well, some games on PlayStation and some games on Xbox don't have a platinum-based reward system. It's either 100% completion or you get a platinum trophy and you consider that completed. Well, that's also because games have too much added on content that you either can't complete or you can't get fucking shit for that. But I digress. The biggest thing that I wanted to bring up about Adventure Capitalist is it pay to win? And I would like to say yes. The fact that I have to use a pay to win or a microtransaction, which we'll get into in just a couple of minutes, feels a little bit unfair because people who have actually been playing the game long, which I've been playing this game since it came out on PlayStation, and no, that's not a joke, can't really get a lot of angels or stuff like that. We will be talking about microtransactions, but I want to digress and rant a little bit about this game, because honestly, I am so fucking confused. So let's get started into it. Adventure Capitalist has a system of money and then angels. When you go to reset your character, which is basically getting angels, you get a certain amount of angels. And with every angel, you get a certain amount of money percentage. Basically what that means is angels, depending on how many you already own, let's say 100, you can get, at the start of the game, 2% cash for each angel. Meaning that's 200% cash. But the higher you go, the higher the amount of angel percentage goes. So it can range from 2% all the way to 10% that I've noticed so far while playing the game. Now, the reason why I've been playing the game is because I'm trying to 100% complete the game. Because it doesn't have platinum. And if you're wondering why I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to get a fucking PS5 so at least my video quality is a little bit better than this shit. That thing. So this thing. But the biggest thing that ends up happening is on the Earth level. There is about 6 to 7 achievements just on Earth, basically stating you have to buy a specific amount of interest or investments, basically buying upgrades. And with each upgrade, they seem to be 777 for Moon, 1,000 for Earth, 3,000 for Earth, which if you guys don't know becomes crazy afterwards. And the Moon has a couple achievements too. Not Mars, which is good because I probably would have lost my fucking mind. But the biggest thing that ends up happening is on Earth. Earth, unfortunately, is a really, really shitty place. And I literally mean that because it's highly improbable that you will make enough money to actually suffice yourself, or even make enough money so that way you can, well, you get it, can't do any of the things that you need to. And on 100% completion status, that is pretty difficult. And it's still difficult because I'm grinding the game like there's no fucking tomorrow. During the creation of this video, you'll also see the moon level right behind me because I'm a fucking maniac. Because I'm trying to make sure that my moon level can actually be purchased so I can go get more angels. It's fucking stupid, I'll put it like that. Now, this rant isn't going to definitely be a whole thing, but I want the rant to just be pay-to-win style, and a couple of games that I have to bring up because I think it's dumb, and I think, honestly, we shouldn't have shit like this, and it's microtransactions, and we'll be talking about that as well, because ranting is kind of nice sometimes, especially pay-to-win style games. Some pay-to-win style games. You guys get the point. It's just bullshit. I think that's just the generic sense speaking, but who knows? So, by pay to win, it's a pay to win style advantage to you and no one else. But when a pay to win comes up, everyone takes advantage of that versus everyone else who's trying to just grind their way. People who play the game freely actually don't happen to buy any microtransactions. But nowadays games where they add game battle passes, which if you guys know is totally fun and rewarding. Rewarding. It's not rewarding. It just isn't. It's not rewarding. Fuck off. It's not. Battle passes are currently the biggest thing that I have to bring up before microtransactions because battle passes started with Fortnite. Would you guys remember microtransactions are pretty big? And battle passes are also now the new norm in a lot of video games, allowing players to actually grind their way to level whatever. Most of them being level 100, some level 40s, maybe 50s. And you have to complete that before the end of the season of a game. Because if you don't, well, good fucking luck. You can't buy any of that again. Unless the fucking store wants to reopen it. The greatest example of battle passes happen to be the Call of Duty series since the 2019 version of Modern Warfare. Yes, I talk about that because every other year after that has been dog shit besides Cold War, because Cold War has actually been fun. And also I grinded all that zombie campaign things out, so you know, it's definitely a lot of fun. My biggest gripe though with a lot of games, and especially battle passes, is that they're not unique to one another. None of them do something different, none of them try to change something, no. It's all generically speaking. You get skins, you get weapon skins or weapon modules or stuff like that. Something with a weapon, melee weapons, generically speaking, a weapon. Or you have what I like to call pure bullshit, the currency of the game, which a lot of games have different things, but we'll just go over two soon. And on top of that, what else you can get? Maybe that's a background image, maybe that's also some random thing like a weapon charm, maybe that's just a character, or maybe a different type of character that you unlocked at the beginning of the game. Maybe it's a free gun, maybe it's nothing, who knows? But the biggest thing I have to talk about is two games in particular. Yeah, these two, not this. These two games in particular that actually ruined it, so games like Adventure Capitalist can also be seen as a pay-to-win style game. This being Fortnite and Call of Duty.
Reset, everything's here, let's go. Last 10 times. Let's make a million just off lemons. Managers, buy. Oh shit, no. Wrong one. Let's just go crazy. Just off of this. Let's go. Make it. Make the money. Make it quickly. Shrimp, we got this shit. Look at that. Up. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna see how much we can make. And whatever it ends off on, that's what we're gonna stay with. Okay. This is crazy too, because now we have 722 angels, which is absolutely astonishing. And now that we have this much, it's also gonna just get more and more crazier over time. Hold on, someone is yelling at me? No? Just I thought you were yelling at me. Don't worry about it. Come on, Belle. Come on. Okay. We're gonna go crazy. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go crazy. Look how much quickly this shit goes. That's astonishing. I can't buy the first one, or else I know I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I think we can. We're so close to that. We don't need them. We don't need them. Look how much money I make just alone. Just look how much. I don't even need any of this. I make so much money on the side. I literally don't know what I'm gonna do. In real life, if I had $60 billion, I probably still wouldn't know what the fuck to do with my life. And now I have banks, and we're gonna buy both of them, and we're just gonna cruise through. This is stupid. Why do I do this? Boom. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Want to see something? Want to see something crazy? Boom. Look at that. $1 trillion is fine. I just spent $1 billion to get trillions back from movie theaters. Boom. Look at that. I made a lot of money. It's fine. No one's going crazy. I'm not. Dead. No. What's gonna be crazy is when we get this bank a little bit higher. Because there it is. There it is. It's gonna reach 25. And then it's gonna drop from a full hour technically to there it is. 48 minutes. And now hold on. That's also not saying that I just didn't re-upgrade our fucking lemon stand to be 300. Hey, yo, my bill. My bill's in here now, and now she wants out because she's begging me. Fine, go. You see, but I love you. Okay, goodbye. This is crazy. We're not even in. We're closing to the end of 8 minutes. And I think in hand we have 288. It's about 300 billion. And we haven't even hit our biggest ones yet. I think the next one though is wrong one. Unlocks. If my controller wants to work. Unlocks for the bank is 50. So we're not gonna reach 50 in time, but we'll reach 50 now and there. And then I think that's gonna get us 2 trillion. Boom. 19 minutes. That's crazy. This is crazy. That's now 6 minutes worth. And here's the thing, we have not gone my fucking golden, and I'm probably gonna have to I might have to rechange that. I'm gonna have to use PlayStation, be like, hey, I get my fucking payment in. I need it now. Oh, sorry, sir. Here's your $10 back. It's okay. Fuck ups happen. Just like me. What? Boom, we have everything in, and we only have 2 minutes left in my technical time. See how much we can make. We're gonna keep going because it's only 38 minutes that we spent, and it's only like I think that's 40, 50. Yeah, so we have 10 more minutes. So by like 8:08, we'll stop with both streams. That way, at least that's fine. But in crazy fashion, though, we literally have so much money that we could spend in real life too. If this was with us or it was constantly growing, that we would have to use. It's just crazy to think about. That's all. What fucking upgrade do we got? We got 1 trillion. All profits are up by 3 now, and now with that in total, I'm sorry, wrong thing. Upgrades. We now have 6 times and 2 flux capacitors. If I had my gold, I would totally be down to get 3 more, which adds 3.61 in on top of the already 2 that we got. But it's crazy to think about though. How much? And that would be technically time on the test. So in total, I'm just gonna round it off. In total, we made 9 trillion. Because there's my alarm. It's now $9 trillion that we made off of this test. So that's fucking crazy. And it still goes up. It's going up quite fast. It really is, because what it is it's the smaller ones. And it keeps going up. Now that's the cash on. I think at the time is like 15 trillion. But that's still surprising. You know, that it really was. And I mean, like, holy shit, it's fucking just surprising. And on top of that, we now have the fucking oil rig up to level 50 at that range. Which is also really crazy, because this is exactly where we were last time. So, I have no idea what I did differently. All I do know, though, is we made... And I think this is enough, in my opinion. Because, I mean, this is just crazy. Because, look, we already had $20 trillion again. 20 trillion. And mind you, the lemon stands aren't on 3, and I think I'm just going to wait. But I just want to... Why is there Back to the Future? Oh, that's because I bought the flux capacitor. Don't answer. That's so crazy, though. Because now, in total, we earned $410 trillion already? Holy shit! The thought of that is crazy. How the fuck? So wait. If that's the case, if we're... What just hit? Oh my lord, the bank does so much now. The bank does $153 trillion, which isn't much to reach the quadrillion that is the oil rigs, which is not surprising because it's an oil rig company, but that's just crazy though. Because soon we're gonna get back up here. And we only have 9 angels at the moment, but that's so fucking, holy shit. The thought process that's running in my head is that for every angel after a certain, I think it's like 500 or 600, is an additional, what? An additional 2%? Yeah, 2% per angel. That means after 1,000, you have 2,000% working efficiency on every fucking thing. I'm just dumbfounded because, like, nothing here should be that fucking much, but it is. It's just crazy to me. I mean, it's crazy to think about because $5 quadrillion in real life is, I think, impossible. I honestly think impossible. I think $5 quadrillion in real life is impossible to make due to how much money is in the world. Now, I think it's impossible. I think there's ways that you can unlock quadrillion, but the fact of the scenario is $5 quadrillion in today's environment is so much money. You could buy, if I'm correct, and this is just off my brain at the moment, you could buy almost, just in total, 1 billion houses. And I'm not talking the fancy ones. I'm talking like what people live in nowadays, like modern style home, where it's like 40, $100,000, $200,000, right? You could probably buy 1 billion homes and still have enough money. Well, hold on. I'm going to do the math. I'm going to pop in my recording. I wanted to see how much that is. So I'm going to go on the high range and say $200,000. Well, I gotta first do it right. So 1 billion, which is 3, 1, 2, 3, which is 1 billion. Let's see, hundreds, thousands, millions, billion, divided by 200,000. I think I did that right. Yep. Gives us 5,000 homes. Okay, that you could buy. Or that's just 1 billion. That's 1 billion. So for 5,000 homes that you buy, you could buy that many homes just right off the bat. Saying that they're all 200,000. 5,000, dude. But you gotta think, and this is what's gonna be on there as well. That's 1 billion. It's so many different zeros, right? 100,000 millions. Okay, I have to actually keep typing. Okay, so that's 1 billion. That's 10 billion. What about 100 billion though? It's not, you know, fuck it. We'll go to 1 trillion. Let's see how much. I want to ask the question. I'm recording this too, guys. So if you end up finding this on here, it would be 500,000 homes that you could do. Now, I'm saying condo style, normal home style. You could literally buy 500,000 homes with that much money for $200,000. The thought process behind this, and I think this is crazy to think about, and I'm going to end my recording here. What I think this is, I think it's crazy, because to me, that makes no fucking sense. That's not even a quadrillion, that's a trillion. For 1 trillion, it makes more money in a single sitting. I'm just buying the bank, fuck it. For one fucking thing, it literally makes more money off of what you already can buy, and like doubles or triples it. It literally makes no sense. For 1 trillion, and I bet you 1 quadrillion would buy 1 million homes. But by that logic, okay. By that logic, if we're saying condo style, where 200,000 makes a condo, which if you don't know what a condo is, or my bad, duplex. If you don't know what duplex is, it makes 2 homes in 1. And we're saying for every duplex, it's 200,000 per duplex. You could literally buy 1 million homes with $1 trillion. And I'm saying pay it off in full. You would have so much fucking money. So much. You would be living the dream. You would literally be living a fucking dream, because at the end of the day, for how many homes you buy, it's crazy. But then you have to think too, your people are gonna own it from you or buy it from you. So if you pay for duplexes or homes or houses, however the fuck you want to do it, if you're saying normal homes, I think the common area is like 800 or 2,000 areas per square feet. You know, I think it's more like 200 to 2,000. If we're saying that, I know 200 is like an apartment too, guys. So no, I'm kind of rambling on, but I'll just go with it. If that was the case, and you were to say that much is how much you get, you would literally be so fucking, like, so good off. You would literally be set for life again. If you wasted $1 trillion of money on homes and you had the same price as you bought it for, you would be getting the same amount back. Okay. But if you set the price of a home to $200,000 to $300,000, you will literally make more money in a single fucking day, because of a single month in just general, because everybody is spending $1,000 to $2,000 on fucking rent.
Alright guys, so I actually wanted to do the calculations with y'all. If everybody was spending $2,000 on rent, like I was saying, buy 500,000 homes, you would make the equivalent of 1E9, which if you guys don't know is 1 trillion. And that's in 1 month. That's not to include taxes, stuff like that. But yeah, I thought that'd be a little bit interesting, and sorry that I'm pulling you guys away for a minute. So I'm going to get back to the original video because my quality sucks here. Thank you. And back to the original video now.
For mortgage. Mortgage would be so fucking high, right? If you said the house is $300,000, okay, and I don't know how if mortgage people are watching this or people who deal with mortgage, could you explain that to me? Just write it in the comment, because I want to know. When you get a mortgage, is there a set price at first? And then if that's the case, can you negotiate the price down? Okay. And in our case, where we're saying that $1 trillion makes 500,000 homes, whether it's duplex or a normal home or an apartment style place, and each rent owner's thing is 1,000, 2,000, and let's say for a normal home or a duplex that they buy or rent, they make 1,000 to 2,000 every single fucking month. How much can they dwindle down on a mortgage for a home, at least, from $350,000, what would be the lowest price you would go for before you tell the person to just get the fuck out?